How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her. When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day. She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris. They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians. The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream. I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then. I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you, but for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Got something on your mind, dude? Bad men. Women, too, to be fair. Oh, indeed. They make a fine sandwich, also. But don't tell the Jedi Council I said that. And just what gave you the impression that I know anything more about the Sith than you do? Oh, that's right. Damn the years of the young. I was expecting you to be your usual inattentive self when I mentioned that. So it's true, yes. I fought plenty of Sith. That was during the time of Exar Kun. Oh, 40 years ago now. Has it been that long? Exar was a Jedi who was corrupted by ghosts of the old Sith, or so they say. He attempted to conquer the Republic and create a new golden age of the Sith. Better to say he was defeated, but essentially, yes. The victory did not come easily, however. That is not a pleasant time to remember. After Exar Kun fell to the dark side, he attempted to recruit other Jedi to his cause. What surprised us, what took us completely unprepared, was how utterly successful he was. Many Jedi joined him and became Sith themselves. Why they did, I will never truly know, but they did. Battle broke out throughout the Order, pupil against master. We fought ourselves. Yes, more than difficult. Next to impossible. How do you fight against someone you love? I dislike such memories. It leaves a taste in the mouth that... it is a sadness I thought I'd put aside long ago. Ask me about the war some other time, just not now. I would prefer to be by myself for now.
What do you need? Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustil. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Got something on your mind, dude? Korriban's a rock. Mind the Sith. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going. Not particularly. I suppose you're going to nag me until I cough it up, aren't you? Nothing is private anymore, it looks like. There's no escaping it, I guess. So be it. My wife's name was Neyama. She was the Yukatis enforcer who shot me out of the sky, if you remember. My wife had plenty to do with the war. Upon meeting her, I knew right away that she was strong in the Force. That's why she was able to shoot me down. Neyama was a marvel of a woman. Fiery, determined, smart. She dragged me to the capital and foiled 3 of my attempts to escape prison. Oh, and that body. Well, yes, that. Needless to say, I eventually won her over. That was after I kidnapped her upon being broken out of the Yukatis prison, mind you. But, that's another story entirely. At any rate, I wanted to train her in the Jedi way. The Council refused my request, naturally. I was still a Padawan at the time. I was an experienced Padawan, surely, but not yet ready to be a full Jedi, and certainly not ready to train another, especially not one so old as my wife. I did. I wasn't the first, and I won't be the last. The problem with self-righteous folk is they think they're more right than everyone else. I believed in her and trained her in secret. I ignored her willful nature. I loved her too much to see fault in her. And she loved me too. I know she did. At the time, our love was a shared bliss. Better than anything I had known before or since. Exar Kun is what happened. Neyama was inspired by Exar's promises of a new golden age. She wanted to join him. She came to me, pleading with me to throw aside what she called the decrepit trappings of the Jedi, to join her in Exar's war. I hadn't thought so, not right then. I was too proud to believe that of her. I had trained her myself. I loved her. I pleaded with her to reconsider, to think about all that she was throwing away, to think about what she would become. She would have none of it. Finally, in frustration, she attacked me. She drew her lightsaber and attempted to strike me down. It was a scene being repeated everywhere throughout the galaxy. Pupil against master. In my case, it was a long and terrible battle, but I defeated her. No. I had her at my mercy, disarmed and defenseless. She looked up at me and she knew. She knew I couldn't do it. But I should have. Sometimes I convince myself otherwise, but it's no use. She had fallen to the dark side when she raised her saber against me, and I let her go. To my shame, she went on to kill many Jedi during the war, until she herself was slain in the final battle. I grieved for her death, inevitable as it was, even as the Jedi Council put me on trial for my actions once the war was over. I had trained Neyama against their wishes. I had failed to kill her when I had the chance, and she went on to kill others. Not to mention that I had remained a Padawan throughout the war. A formality, perhaps, but with the trial, it had to be decided if I was worthy to become a Jedi at all. It was a travesty, of course. I told you that even the Jedi were capable of great injustices, didn't I? Not at all. They found me innocent, even though I deserved every punishment and more. They let me go. Mitigating circumstances, they said. I deserved compassion, they said. They said I had learned wisdom the hard way. For all I had done during the war, they wished to raise me to full Jedi status at long last. That was when the Jedi left me. That was when they failed me. No, maybe you don't at that. They may have been able to forgive me. I could never forgive myself. Yes, I do, I suppose. Does that surprise you? It is all so long ago, lost in the winds, I suppose. Nobody cares what an old man believes anymore, do they? Let's continue on with the task at hand. I would prefer to think of the present today.
Yeah, what do you want? Korriban is a Sith world, that's for sure. I mean, just look at this place. Rumor has it that the leader of our clan at the time, Mandalore, did go down. They say the Sith performed terrible magics here. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
Hey there, what can I do for you? I don't know anything about Korriban, but I get a bad feeling in this place. If there's such a thing as an evil planet, this is it. Sorry I can't be more help, you know. Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, have it your way.
Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay taudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Bolawana chikni. Bambul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay taudonga. Tulpada bonk molya gan. Kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki. Kukula ui. Itanadana yitya. Kuntichani. Kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki. Kukula. Achuta. Tabistyu bon konki pangpa. Chingpala chiska muli. Tuni rana no prata dunk no tonga ituam jiji yumalit pa ang yinkotu. Tolbada bunk walyagando de nago chuchut. Kachich. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay taudonga. Tolbada bonk kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki. Kukula jiti. Tabistyu bon konki pangpa. Chingpala chiska muli. Tuni rana no prata dunk no serchatoma wama kun bestoma. Ako chekopa. Gino muli ra king pajak. Mucha shakpangpa.
Well, this is a Sith colony. They're the law here. I'm here only to protect Zerka's interests.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira, kinkunjo peshak. No ba muliraji.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. Though a lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata don.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should, You, Jedi! You're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Advisement. Evisceration works well. Electrocution and blunt trauma also work well. I understand.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
We didn't do anything. Please, help us.
Silence! It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me, will you? You're as pathetic as they are, it looks like. I can't be bothered. Get out of here, all of you. The sight of you makes me sick to my stomach.
Uchua Penki, Tangi Tuamaji, human acting. Nikawa Dubaka, Patisa. Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winki Smaktoma, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Baba Hassan Shan, Noba Mudi Raji, Just Kronki to Patslemo. Chi itakanki chana kili chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna muri kakinja nawabagaon bagwa shang konti machit jiska do chi ba kakinja.
Yes?
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony. Led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Great. Just what we needed. Some punks to come steal our lunch credits.
Smart-mouthed newcomers, to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
Commentary. That's the way to tell the meatbags, Master. Charging weapons just in case. This should be fun.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
Is this a raffle? How many guesses do we get?
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us. make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live. Go on.
I've heard this one before. I think...
Quiet! And then...
Kid, maybe you should try juggling next time.
Ha! Too funny.
Good one!
Yes, I suppose that wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
I'm just here on one of Zerka's transports. I don't have no business with you.
Something you need? Nobody you need to know. I'm just here to try to get into the Sith Academy. Why? Why? That's really a dumb question. To become a Sith, of course. To wield the greatest power in the galaxy. I don't know. I've been here for a few days now, and the Sith still haven't paid me any attention. Suppose I should consider myself lucky. I've heard of some of the prospects getting killed. Still, it's all a test, and I'll just have to be strong. Ha! They're weaklings, not worth anyone's attention. It's the Sith that are going to conquer the galaxy, after all. Well, you have to impress one of the Sith. The final decision rests with Yuthura Ban, however. She's the one who decides exactly which of us get into the Academy or not. I've been hanging out hoping she'll come by and notice me, to be honest. Usually she's in the Academy, but sometimes she comes out into the colony to look for prospects. If she's in the colony, she can usually be found in the cantina, but not always. She's one of the most powerful Sith in the Academy, I hear. Yeah, go on.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed? We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. I must say, Zerka is in need of droids right now. That's a mighty fine-looking one you have there.
Objection. This unit is not for sale, meatbag.
Yes, of course. No offense meant. Touchy, isn't it? This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come. Certainly. There truly isn't much to tell, citizen. Dresde was established by the Sith, and we arrived to take advantage of some of the planet's mineral wealth. The only thing that's really unusual about Dresde, I suppose, is that the Sith built their academy on the east side of the colony. You don't find those just anywhere. Not much. The Sith are a rather secretive lot, and they don't allow many into the academy. I hear they claim that Korriban was inhabited long ago by other Sith, but no one really knows if that's true. The planet is certainly uninhabited outside of Dresde, and always has been. Only prospective students. We get many who come here each year hoping to get picked. Many are simply considered too weak, I'm afraid. I understand there is one main person amongst the Sith who decides which students are worthy. Yuthura Ban, I believe her name is. A star map? We sell navigational components, if that's what you mean. Well, the Sith have some old ruins that interest them up on the surface of the planet. If this map of yours is there, however, they've said nothing about it. Zerka sends freighters to the surface every now and again to ferry artifacts to the core. The men are not allowed out of their ships, however, as only Sith are allowed on the surface. Beyond that, I really can't say. Well, All I know is that they call the site the Valley of the Dark Lords. Apparently, there are Sith lords of old buried in tombs there. I don't know anything else. Neither will you, I'm sure. Only the Sith students are allowed access to the site. Do come again.
Uchua penki, tong ituama ji human act in ikatune. Tong hituama act inkotune, or tong hituama ji aki inkotu. Tong panokun, no chiwi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inkotune chunamuri ra. Just cronky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki channa kilikon. Chi wi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chunamuri kakin cha nawabakaon. Picha ge borang turang. Nada chawa ishun kun. Nekawa dubaka. Patisa. Kon muli slimo poi wanga kun liskin. Chi ita kanki. Uchua penki, tong ituama ji human act in ikatune. Kimba no konik docha. Patisa. Tingkuin ko ka, kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Dubo. Topa na otobo kasa, pampa ki mulira kun kin. Chang. Chiwa aita kan ki jiyokaku. Uba baska doana chichopa muska. Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Dubo. Tom jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winky smack toma. Tingkuin ko ka, kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chun uba baska doana chichopa muska. Kimba ni chalora kun. Kiyuma batmaliaw no wish. Kakin. Ciao baso, Gino Molirani Dubo, tong kimba. Chiwa aita kan ki jiyokaku. Uba baska doana chichopa mus. Topa na otobo kasa. Pampa ki mulira kun kin. Changwaba chingo. Nekawa dubaka. Patisa. Kon muli slimo poi wanga kun lis. Tingkuin ko ka, kimba ni chalora kun. Nekawa dubaka, patisa. Kon muli slimo poi wanga kun. Tong hitwama aki inkotune. O tong hitwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun, no ciao baso. Gino Molirani Dubo, tong kimba, no.
Kuyami just chitka na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita tagwa. Kanki dora to kun wata mel ita tonghai wam kiki yumalikta ag inkotu. Tolko ta bong walya gando de nada chocho. Tapis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mule. Tone rana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shak shilorja kinku. Shakshi kien lorcha wata wama, kama wolpe molche gumana. King kun shaking, ne king kun no. Jashak bokra onla cheska nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato, kom tika kon ken kachon pro. Bo rondi haudonga kuhonga bi, wala kumbes, cheng palamoli ton king ba nokongek. Tukning tachokun, ne molera. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin king kuno ba mulira chikon. Slemo potona. Wita na tanya yeta. Wata yamaka wama okak me. Ashak toyong umne patoga. Wana kumbis chik mala molto. Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mole. Tone rana no prata donka serce doma wana. Takon jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga japonka. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikon. Slemo potona. Ronde. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tong na bong sha non gyang. Tong patoga smak te. Takon jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga japonka. Bola wana chekne. Pamulis rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes, cheng palamuli ton king ba nokongek. Tukning tak. Yin kin kuno ba molera chikon. Ton hai tun kon cheng. Ne bobo je mata. Kipuna. Bona nai kachu. King ba mulira tuana. Ton king ba nokong nek. Kava ton te kul palgeya mukata. Wanga kumbis. Mana matota. Akuji gratong bola je shwa konatong. John King no pangpa mola reconquile. Tong hai wam jiji yumalita ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de naga chochot. Kachicho ita audonga. Chachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volpe molche gomana. Kien kun shakin. Ne ken kun no molara jikon. Tonga bumsha umne no. Wanga kun bisken. Ba molera. Chunyon tun jiji ite tuana. Kabe volpe molche gomana. Wata wama molere. Ken kunjo peshwag. No ba molere ji. Jonyon te chiwida. Tonga bumsha umneno. Wanga kun biske. Ba molera. Chunyon tun jiji ite tuana. Kabe volpe molche gomana. Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi, wala kumbes, cheng palamuli ton king ba no. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikon. Slemo potona. Kuyami jus chetka na patoga yapulke kukola jeje. Kawana bota ita etagua. Kankidora tokun wata mel ita bol. Tonga bumsha umneno. Wanga kun biske. Ba mulera. Chunyon tun jiji ite tuana. Kabe volpe molche goma. Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mule. Tone rana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shak shilorcha kinkun. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kinkuno ba mulira chikon. Slemo potona. Jashak bokra onla cheska nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato. Kontika kon ken kacho. Kaba tompa kulpa ye moka pata. Bonanai kachu. Yiki kun no ba mulira. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tong na bong sha non gyang. Tong patoga smak telia. Konticha nai. Mulira aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok. Achuta. Wanga kumbis dolpe ki kunyana. Tong patoga. Kuyami jus chetka na patoga yapulke kukola jeje. Kawana bota ita etagua. Kankidora tokun watame achuta. Wanga kumbis dolbe kikunyana. Tongpat. Konticha nai. Molira aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok hakujijia. Wat. Kipuna. Kava tompa kolpalye moka pata. Achuta. Wanga kumbis dolbe. Tonga bunsha uneno, wanga kumbiske, bamolera, chunyon tun jiji ite duana, kabe volpe molche komana, achuta, wanga kumbis dolpe kiku, shachi kien lorcha wata wama, kaba volpe molche komana, kin kun shakin, ne ken kun no mulara jikon, wama kumbes, chin. Mocha shak pang pang, yin kin kuno ba, molera shakon, achuta. Wanga kumbis dolpe kikunya. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volpe molche kumana. Kin kun shakin. Ne ken kun achuta. Wanga kumbis dolpe kikunya. Don patogas maktelia. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli ton king pa nokonkek. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikon. Slemopot achuta. Wanga kumbis dolpe. Manama tota. Akuji gratong bola jeshwa konatong. John King no pangpa mola reconkile. Konkile no ba. Watatime yokola unko molare tuniporo. Rana prata don kasercha. Hachu apenke. Watawama molare. Kenkunjo peshwak. No ba molare ji. Yon. Jashak bokra olwa cheskat nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato. Tonga bunsha uneno. Wanga kumbiske, bamulera, chun kachicho itaho tonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikon. Slemo potona. Rondi haudonga kuhonga vi. Wala kumbes, cheng palamuli ton king ba noko. Tong haiwam jiji yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpata bongwalia gando de naga chochot. Kachicho ita audonga. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kaba volpe molche gomana. Kin kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Ita na danya yeta. Wata yamaka wama okak nek. Ashwak toyon umne patoga. Wana kumbis chik mala molto. We ita na danya yitya. Kote chanay. Topa togas bacteria. Watawama molere. Kenkunjo peshwak. No ba molere ji. Yon te chiwi datia. Bola un chiknek. Ba molere slimo wan con bes ken. Akoche kopa. Chino moleraki. Chibedwa nani bobo. Tong nabung. Rundi hautonga tong kimba nang kongkek. Wana kumbes. Yimno ba moleraki. Rundi hautonga tong kimba nang kongkek. Wana kumbes. La bola na rinkis matoma. Yinkin slimopot. Rundi hautonga tong kimba nang kongkek. La bola na rinkis matoma.
Do you know where I can find Korriban? I understand she's the one who determines if you're accepted into the academy or not.
You own the Ebon Hawk, don't you? Wish I could fly a bird like that.
Uchua penki, tong ituama ji human act in ikatune. Chi itak tong hituama act inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun. Neka wadubaka! Patisa! Kon mulis limo poiwanga kun viskin. Uba baska duana chichopa muska. Kinba nikcha lora kun. Hiyuma batmalya unowish. Kakincha nawabaka. Patoga yakfuli kokala jiji. Tingkuin koka. Tanghit wana ji sarkat agi inkotun. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, chiwa aita kan kicha na jupornibo, kun muliras limo poiwanga, tang ituamaji human act. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, tong hituama ag inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun, nonek. Kakincha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank kontimachit Chiwa aita kan kicha na jupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwang. Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hitwama ak. Patoga yakfuli kokala jiji. Tingkuin koka. Tong hitwana ji sarkat agi inkotune chuna. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Chiwa aita kan kicha na jupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga. Tong ituamaji human act. Patoga yakfuli kokala jiji. Tingkuin koka. Tong hitwana ji sarkat agi inkotune chuna muri. Tingkuin koka. Kinba nikcha lora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakincha jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Tong hitwama agi inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun. Chiwa aita kan kicha na jupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga. Tong ituamaji human act in ikatun. Jiska dosoki. Kopa bono nakachu. Labora na winki smaktoma. Kuyami jusku chitanai. Uchua penki. Tong hitwama agi inkotune. Potong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Tong panokun, nonek. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Kakincha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa yishun kun. No. Tong hiwama ji aki inkotun. Kachopa bogra shonko ta chicha. Chawa wiskun yun kun. Bogra shok chong kanti chopa chawa son. Kinba no konik dorcha.
I cannot render assistance, citizen.
Move along.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy? Isn't that obvious? You must be very sharp to possess such an astute sense of perception. Obviously death, however, since I asked you to leave. No, you may not. I'm busy amusing myself, and I'm not going to miss any of the fun. Now get lost before I teach you a lesson.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once. I see. And who might your friends be? On your way, citizen.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
Is there something specific you wanted? And what if I am? That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate. Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment.
Oh, what a sweet guy. He should get the Sith Congeniality Medal.
It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
You talk to Mikkel? Have I proved my worth? Did he say anything? Oh, no. All this for nothing.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the academy. Just a few hours longer. Just a few hours, surely.
Somehow I think he'll get over it.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once. It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Korriban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy. You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yathura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience. You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours. I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human? I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Malak himself? What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift for the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies. You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us, and the strongest always rules. At least until one who is stronger can take it from him. That is our way. Survival of the fittest. You are always on guard, always lean for the kill. We promote it, for through this, the Sith are stronger. If a Sith is proven to be weak, and if the time is right, the Force rewards the cunning and the mighty. Step up to the challenge if you dare, or turn tail and run. We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come. Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition, and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not. Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the Squellbug for the kill? These are things of nature, of the universe. We are no different from this. The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish. It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. The Force serves us. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength. You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not? Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you? What an odd thing to say. Even stranger, I do not sense any deception within you. You are a curious puzzle, human. A puzzle with great power. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you? A strange response indeed. Is your mind maladjusted in some way? You should make for an interesting pupil indeed. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
Statement. Just a simple droid here, ma'am. Nothing to see. Move along.
I see. Fair enough. So long as they do not disturb your training or cause any trouble. Are you ready to go to the Academy, then? Then come back when you are ready, but do not take long. I will leave without you.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Mucha shakpangpa. Inkinkun no bamulri rachikun.
That's pretty funny. Why should we be scared of you?
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kulpaliya mokapaata! Chiyoka kutumpa kulpaliya!
You know it. Let's enjoy this.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that? Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
We itana dana titai. Jipi casa. Kingu wa mulira duana. Kachopa bogra shanko tachicha.
Please! You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything!
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donk.
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same. You can't stop me! You first, human! And then she dies. How'd you like that?